Hello, beautiful people. My name is Milka, and welcome to Mega Stitches. This is a channel all about cross stitch and all my stitching adventures. I hope you're doing okay. Y'all, first of all, I want to say happy Flosstube anniversary. Is past due. It was on August the 22nd, but this is my 5th year on Flosstube, and I want to thank you all for just being here, just being together, liking, subscribing, commenting, and just chit chatting and just creating this beautiful community that we have going on today. Today I'm in a very chill mode. I put this big dog mom, I don't even know, hoodie slash blanket that I got a long time ago, and it's finally getting like cool or colder to actually just wear it. And I was like, oh, this feels so comfy and soft. So I can just insert like how it looks on the back. It's pretty cool. It says on my dog mom era, which I've been for 6 years now with Luna. But so I just wanted to say thank you. Happy Flosstube anniversary. A little late, but thank you so much. Also, I noticed that I reached 2,000 subscribers, and this just flashed my eyes in a way because I was not paying attention. And I just looked up like two or 3 days ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, we hit 2K, and it's like 2,400 now. So, oh my goodness, so many new people. So welcome to my stitching adventures. Today I have 3 starts and finishes, 1 start, and I worked on 2 whips. I've been barely stitching. I've been gardening a lot. I started gardening in very late summer, so about July, and then I had some harvest from that. But then now I planted a fall garden, which I have a bunch of radishes, garlic, leafy greens, just like lettuce, spinach, arugula, just a bunch of stuff like that. Beans, snow snap peas, or they're called snow peas. I could not find snap peas at all. So let's go into what I've been up to. It's going to be a short one, but please stay till the end because I went to a Stitch and Bitch gathering, and it was fun. We stitched, we chit chat. I had some yarn from it, some grape jelly, and it was awesome. And I also recorded little clips of what people were stitching to just share more about cross stitch and what everybody just up to in the abundance of crafting, right? I'm going to start with my first Mill Hill. I was in a Mill Hill kit because I was not stitching too much, and I think that's why I wanted smaller ones that I could see the finish quicker. So the first one that I have was a gift for Ray. It is called UFO. It's from the Autumn Harvest Mill Hill kits. And this is the finish. It's so pretty. I like it. He loved it. And I still have to back it up. Um, I have some felt that you can stick. It's like a sticker. You can stick to the back and you don't have to really glue, but I don't know how, I've never used it. So I will definitely check how it works. It has this beautiful charm with the moon. Very nice. If you are going to stitch this little Mill Hill kit, this is one of the newer ones, and I noticed that I was out of the very dark blue, this dark blue on the sides. So you might need to source a little bit more of that floss if you have this kit. I also noticed that we had less Mill Hill beads. Not sure what's that all about. I think they kind of noticed that we have a bunch of leftovers and they're shrinking it down, the material that is coming on the mill holes. But that might be me just thinking about it, or maybe I just got one that was like that. But let me know if you think the same way. The second one that I stitched was a spring bouquet, and this is Mama Hen, and this is from the spring collection by Mill Hill 2. I've had this for a while, since last year, and I was like, it is time. And I have not actually cut this one up or finish it up, but this is my finish. Isn't that adorable? I love her. I love her eyelashes and the little chicks. I got some counting errors, but you'll never know where they at. They're mostly on the bottom. And as you can see, I was very close to the edge. I think I just didn't measure right. It is all good. Moving on to the next Mill Hill kit, I started Hot Stuff, and this is from the Autumn Harvest collection by Mill Hill. And it's this kit right here. It's very cute. I was already feeling fall, and this is my finish. I love this, how do you call it? Not ornament. This button or this like beautiful bead. It's like a heart. I was so happy with this one. I made a little mistake. Well, I shifted the paper. I think I'm not starting in the center, y'all, because this handle for the cup is supposed to go on the other side. And then I noticed how close I was to the edge and I just mirrored it and it worked out. I also had an extra line in the middle of those blue. Those blues are supposed to be two lines and I didn't notice and I was not about to frog out. So I left it. And that is hot stuff. Definitely just fall vibes, pumpkin spice vibes. You know what I mean? All right. So now we're moving on to my start. I started another smaller one, and this is Fancy Fish by Mill Hill from the Spring Bouquet collection. It's fishy. I think his mouth looks kind of cute. Like, and I started it like, I don't know, 2 days ago. The stitching was pretty fast, but this bad boy is pretty heavy in beads and it has a bunch of beads. It's barely any cross stitch. It's mostly beading. And this is where I'm at. This is what I was working on yesterday's Stitch and Bitch gathering. Alrighty. Um, let's move on to my whips real quick. I still have more like Mill Hill stuff, but I want to show you my whips. I've been working on Kitty. This is by Jim Shore. Sorry, Jim Shore by Mill Hill. Kitty. It's like a Christmas cat with a little hat and a scarf. It is so adorable. I love the cheeks. It's just like the pink cheeks. Like I just want to grab you. And I have a little mistake on this, but I did work on it. Mainly on the scarf area, on the face, and I think I moved down here, and all this dark gray needs to come out. But it is what it is. I haven't touched it as much. That's why I kind of move on because it has a mistake, and I have to frog. So this is Kitty. And my next web is Dreams on a bit Drinks on the Beach by Hade. And I've been working on this web. I have some work here, but it's not that much. And I started filling some spots on the sangria. That's what I'm gonna call it, and some spots on the umbrella. And I'm trying to fill up the center of the clouds. So I've done a big chunk on this, but it's also a lot of blues that have a lot of stitches in the clouds, and it's kind of easy to go through, but it also gets very boring. So I'm ready to finish the first 3 pages on the top and then move on to the second installment, which is this bottom area all the way across. That's Drinks on the Beach. Y'all, this is looking kind of iffy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this the 6 pages by the end of the year. But I'm trying, and anytime I have time, if I'm feeling this whip, I'll pull it out. I had to take it out of the little hoop situation that I had it on because I wanted to be more movable and take it like to work and stitch, yeah, on my breaks or any other place where I wanted to go. So those were my two whips. And since the last time you saw me, I also went to another sip and stitch here in Columbus, Ohio. It was very nice. I've met 3 girls. It was so fun to chit chat with them and connect. I'm definitely going to the other one. And I don't know, I just feel like these local events are getting better and better. I know for sure as soon as the winter hits, it's just like nobody will like to get out of their houses. But while it's still, kind of warm slash fall weather, it's nice to go out and meet, in person with people and stitch and talk. Um, so I asked Ray to pick two Mill Hills for me to stitch. One was the fish, and then the other one was Jamaica Santa from the Caribbean Santas. This is by Mill Hill. I stitched the Trinidad Santa last year, and it took me a while because this is not the smaller ornament one. This is a bigger one. So I stitched Trinidad Santa, and I'm missing Barbados Santa. If you can see back here, they'll tell you which ones are in the series. So I stitched this one, and I'm missing the one that has a treasure. So I'm glad that he picked this one because I want to have them all, in the series finished. Like I don't know. I just love pirates and pirates movies and TV shows. And yeah, I mean, Pirates of the Caribbean. I know it's not the same, but I love these. And then, since I know I'm going to be finishing the fish very quickly because they're small, I pull the red cap mushrooms. And this one I wanted to stitch, I think, since last time, but it's on my queue to do next. Hopefully, I don't get distracted because you know me. Okay, so that's all for whips and start and finish or just starts. I'm going to show you what I got at the Stitch and Bitch gathering yesterday. A lady brought a grape jelly, and this was so awesome. I was like, oh, I'll take one and try it. It was from her grape tree, and apparently it's Concord grapes, which I didn't know, but apparently they're very famous grapes that come in the fall only, or they have it in the supermarket in the fall. And then, I mean, I could say that this is haul, so we're moving into haul. Um, this is a yarn. Somebody donated this yarn to the group. They were downsizing, and Karen, which is the host of the Stitch and Bitch, she put a box there and say like, "Oh, just take whatever you like." And I thought this yarn was very soft. It is called Juego de Canicas. I don't know how to say that in English. I know game of, but I don't know how to say canicas. It's like these little balls that you used to play in the floor when you were a kid. I mean, when I was a kid. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but people say you can do a scarf, you can do a hat. Let me know what I can do with this. I'm not a big knitter, but I can try. Then the next thing that I found was these. Oh, let me get. There's three of these, but they're mani-pedi, and I know for sure. I know for sure I can use this yarn for socks, and that's why I picked it up because I mean it's the same color. They're 50 gram balls of yarn, and it's just perfect for my next pair of socks. I love the colors. They're very whimsical and super wash. Yeah, they're perfect. And then the last thing was a cotton yarn, which is from Sugar Baby. And what's the color? Do I have a color or a lot? I think it's just a lot. Yeah, it's 48707. But it is like this pale baby color. And the cotton yarn, I know for sure you can do like dishcloth with that. Or who knows? Maybe I'll find something else that I can do with that. And then the last thing that I found in the box was these quilt squares, SpongeBob quilt squares. Like, can you? I love SpongeBob. And yeah, there are plenty. They're all cut. Who knows? Maybe I'll start my next quilt with SpongeBob squares. So I have like 2 packages of these, and I know for sure I can try to do something with it whenever I'm ready to start quilting. So yeah, I was very happy to go. Very happy to see the ladies. It's always nice because it's also in a library, and it's good lighting. It's AC. We're all comfy. We bring snacks, and yeah. Uh, the other thing that I've been up to is reading. I think that's why I also haven't been stitching as much. I've been reading physical books, not just audiobooks, and it's been fun. I've had like 2 trips to the Barnes and Nobles and one to the Book Loft, which I love. And I picked some Sarah J. Maas, some Brandon Sardenson. Oh, sorry, I think I butcher that. I know he's a very famous author. I've never read anything from him, but yeah, I'm just checking what I like. If I like his stuff, I know for sure I like Sarah J. Maas, and I started. Well, I bought all the Crescent City books, but yeah, I've been just reading and just having fun with the garden, and I just hope that everybody in here is doing okay. I'm going to insert the little clips that I got from yesterday now, um, because at this point I'm rambling. I hope I'll see you next time, and hopefully I don't miss anything, but I think that was all. Y'all enjoy, have a great day. Thank you for being here. Like and subscribe, and I love you all. Besos, ciao. Y'all, I don't want to forget to mention that if you've been here a while, I've been part of the Book of the Month subscription for almost 2 years now, and I always have the link in my description box below. So if you want to join, I think your first book is just like $5, and then you have, of course, this monthly subscription. I think they have different tiers, but I think I'm on the first one. It's just one book a month. They're hardcovers, they're very nice, and they look beautiful in my bookshelf. And it's also a way to discover new authors that I'm not even trying to pay attention to. I usually go for the fantasy kind, and sometimes like literary fiction. But if you click on my link below, and this is not sponsored, but in a way it's a help for me. I get a credit, meaning I get an extra book if you sign up for that box. So I'm gonna just leave it down there for you if you want to take advantage of that, and also give me a new book. So yeah, I didn't want to forget that. So okay, let's continue. So I really didn't make an introduction for this video, but I did record a bunch of beautiful cross stitch, needlepoint, and crochet, maybe? No, there was no crochet, but there was people crocheting at the local Stitch and Ditch from Columbus, and it's pretty cool. Find them on Facebook, join the group, and let's stitch together if you're in Columbus, Ohio. And it's just very nice. It's just very nice chit-chatting with everybody, and yeah, I'm just excited. It's so nice.
This is a set of tarot cards based off of the D&D classes you can play as, including the DM. So each class has its own tarot card design, and the pattern is by Glitch Stitch AU.
Okay.
And so this one is number 7. There are a total of 16 classes in this pattern, and then for the sake of an even amount of frames to split, I found 4 more patterns that are gonna round it out to 20 pieces. Wow. And these are all like a standard photo size.
What are you going to do with these?
They're going in a collage frame, and then they're a gift for my friend.
Oh, well, so nice. You got good progress. Yeah. Thank you for sharing.
I've been working on it.
I am making a purse strap for an SMU game day purse. My mom is an SMU alum. It's Go Ponies, and it's going to go on a leather strap and be a purse strap for a clear bag, and it can be attached to a regular purse also.
Oh wow, that was amazing. Can I see it in closer?
Yeah, I'm adding this process.
I'm gonna give you just a walk through. Do these have meaning to all?
So this is the SMU mascot. It's the pony.
Okay.
This is their library that they're known for. And pony up's their like fight thing. So their fight phrase, like Aggie shaking arm and Ozo Chio. So it's that for SMU.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right, you want to explain me a little?
I'm working on penguins, painting Christmas penguins on an igloo. And so right now we are just doing white and light blue, and one day we'll get into colors.
To colors, right? I love it. It's very, very cheerful. So, and what about here?
I am doing a pigeon night scene. So this is where I'm at on it.
Oh,
This is my second project since getting back into cross stitch after 20 years.
yeah, you're doing great.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm working on a lavender and lace design. It's eventually going to look like this. The lovely angel design. This is how much I have so far, so just part of her skirt. And I have this lovely custom nighttime fabric, and hopefully it's going to look super sparkly and shiny when it's done.
You've done so many beautiful stitches. I love the fabric, especially with what you explained me about this little town here will be in the lighter area of the fabric. I think it will look great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Of course.
Hi, I'm Karen. I am, I guess, one of the leaders of the Columbus Stitch and Bitch group. We meet at least a couple times a month and have fun together and learn about each other and our projects. And
So yeah, it's a lot of fun. If you're in Ohio, anyone in Ohio can come and join. But most of our people are from Central Ohio. We welcome people from all over the state. Today I am working on this little project that just came out from the Witchy Stitcher on her Patreon. So I joined her Patreon just to get this. It's going to be a little cat watching some ghosts on a TV, so I thought it was good for a little Halloween stitch.
It looks lovely.
Yeah.
Can I see it at close
Oh yeah,
by?
absolutely.
Thank you so much. And what fabric are you using?
That
This
was
is beautiful.
in a Mystic Fabric grab bag. So Misty from Mystic Fabric in
Okay.
Rushville, Indiana.
I like the fabric and the variegation.
Me
The
too.
modeling
Like, it's
is
gonna
very
be-
good.
It's gonna be cute when it's done. Hi, it's me again. I just forgot to tell you, if you're interested in joining Columbus Stitch and Bitch, look for us on Facebook. There's just a group there. You'll be able to click join the group, and then just make sure you answer the questions that will pop up to get admitted to the group.
Yeah.
Love to have you.
Thank you so much, and I'll add the link on the description box below.
And you get to stitch with Milka sometime.
And Karen, right? Thank you.
So this is the number 4 in the Fabulous House series called The Cottage. And as you can see, it's a cottage with a green roof and some birds on top.
It's stunning, and you're doing it all in different fabrics.
No, I'm doing the whole series on the gray, and I don't know what the gray was. It's 14 count Ada.
Wow, it's looking stunning. You almost done with that,
Almost
right?
done. Yes.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Hi, I'm Jess. You can find me on YouTube and Instagram at Springfield Stitches, and I'm doing the Witches Cottage Garden. I wrote it down. Witches Garden Crafts. Their stitch along is the Semi Queen stitch along. So the frame's been released for September, and then there'll be a new motif every day the month of October. So I'm gonna try to get that done and actually make it a stitch along instead of a stitch didn't do.
Right.
And I don't, this is another Mystic Fabric linen, but I don't remember the color on it, but it
It's
looks
stunning.
It looked like a bog kind of witch vibe, so.
I've been eyeing it from far. I'm like, wow, that fabric is stunning. And I love her project bag.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Had to make it match.
It's so cute. Thank you so much for sharing, and go follow her Flosstube. I'll put it in the description box below. So what are you working on?
I am working on a printed baby blanket for one of my besties' grandchild due mid-October, and it's from Hirschner's. His dad is big into cars, so this is the only one that had vehicles on it.
It's so pretty.
Thank you.
You almost done, kind of. Like
Almost,
you,
yeah, I gotta do the
more than halfway.
Yeah, and then I tried to initially on the first panel not go through the back, but my age and arthritis did not allow me to do that. So I will have to put a quilting backing on it.
Okay. Well, thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
It looks wonderful.
It's Quaker Square French flag. So this is the middle part, and it's actually like a pearl gray, which I thought was kind of interesting. I like how they did that, and then this will be the blue part, and then of course the red will be on the other side.
On the other side. Okay. Cool. Thank you so much for sharing.